Okay, so this is question number 3, and to do this question you need to know what a good current source is. And a good current source, there's two definitions of a good current source. For some current sources it means that IREF equals I out, and in other current sources, or in general actually, if the voltage changes at the output, in other words, it's right here as a sink, so where the current goes in, if you change the voltage there, if the current changes, then it's not a great current source. So we're going with that definition, and when you change the voltage here, the current shouldn't change much. So for that, let's add, we'll put a V out here and go back over here. See if I can actually grab this corner there. All right, so what we'll do is we'll move V out and we'll move it up. And if you move it up, then again, just go one step at a time. There's a bunch of things that happen when you move V out up, and that's eventually where we're going. We're going to put them all together, but at first just assume nothing changes. So assume that the emitter voltage doesn't change and you just moved V out up. You probably see that yes, the voltage across the resistor will change, but don't worry about that. Just move V out up and see what happens. And if you move V out up and nothing else changes, then VCE increases. VCE increases. Whoops. VCE increases. And then if VCE increases, then IC increases due to base width modulation. And then if IC increases, then IR, in other words, the current through the resistor, increases. Current through the resistor increases, and that means if the current through the resistor increases, whoops, you know what I mean, then the VR, the voltage across R increases, which means VE goes up. Well, if I want to follow my own rules, which I won't be too picky about if I can actually see exactly what you're doing. Then VE goes up, VE up, then VBE decreases, VBE decreases, IC decreases. So what happens is when V out goes up due to base width modulation, IC increases, but when IC increases and it goes across the resistor, then it turns IC back down. So it fights changes in IC, which is what you want in a current source. You want a constant IC, so you want a circuit that fights a change in IC. And having a resistor down here, having degeneration, that fights a change in IC. Over here, if you change the voltage, so the left-hand circuit, not sure if you can see the cursor, if you change the voltage on this output right here, that changes VCE, and there's nothing that's going to fight that change in VCE. This right here goes back and turns the current down, the degeneration does.